There's a storm coming. Hello, Steven. How did you know it was me? I should have known that they would have sent somebody. The only person they got who could even challenge me. Oh yeah. Who's that? Myself. I was telling people the other day, this town ain't big enough for the two of us. Oh yeah, it's a completely original line that I made up just now. No motherfuckers tell me where I can go and where I can't. That means one of us has to die. Yeah, dude. You need to chill out, man. You used to be a real cool cat. Now look at you. I feel like I'm talking to a retarded child. Well, Steven, we all gotta die sometime, dude. Guess you felt like starting early. Yeah. I've always been an impatient motherfucker.
It's hard to know who will prevail out of that. Welcome back to Bad Movie Night. I'm David Grayson, your host. And as you can tell by my bandana and, of course, my yellow glasses right here, we are going to be watching a Steven Seagal movie. For those of you who may not be familiar with Steven Seagal, he was a prominent star in the 80s. He did actions, he did thrillers. He used to be held in pretty high regard when it came to his kung fu, aikido skills. But as he has progressed, his career took a nosedive. Somewhere in kind of the late 90s, early 2000s. And we really didn't see much from him for a while. But thankfully, to the European market and Netflix, Steven Seagal is back in our lives. And what is he doing? You know, has he progressed? Has he matured? Has he gone, you know what? Action isn't really for me anymore. I think dramas are going to be for me because I love to act. Does he like to do comedies where he gets to play the hard dad, kind of like Daddy's Home sort of roles? No. He goes, I haven't aged a day. I'm going to keep doing what I was doing. I'm going to do these really crappy B movies for $275,000 a pop. You know, he's been doing it. Every year now, there are at least a couple of Steven Seagal movies that just appear out of the ether. And it's amazing. The one that we're going to be watching today was done back in 2016, I believe, and it's called The Asian Connection. Which right there, you can already tell with a name like that it probably has no plot. The best part about Steven Seagal, and we've heard comedians like Tom Segura address this.
Steven Seagal is out of his fucking mind.
Is how he code switches. So when he's around Asian people, he will speak Asian-y.
And then to all Asian people, he bows, regardless of where he meets them.
He'll do a generalized Asian accent on certain words. And he does it in the movies. Because a lot of the times he doesn't want to remember his lines, so he just improvs.
You know, I'm the king of improv. Feel free if you don't mind me saying so.
He really said that. Here it is.
I mean, I am the king of improv, if you'll forgive my saying so.
He's so bad, man. He's so bad, but I love him. Very similar to an Eric Roberts. I think Steven Seagal is great. There's something about him, man. It's extremely charming to see that he doesn't give up. He still thinks that he's special. He can't act his way out of a box, you know what I mean? It's just terrible. However, if I was offered tomorrow to star in a movie alongside Steven Seagal, I would totally do it. I was led to believe this movie has terrible sound effects, terrible score. It randomly has Michael Jai White in it, who Michael Jai White still is an incredible martial arts expert. Then you put Steven Seagal in there, and I guess hilarity ensues. So let's watch it. The Asian Connection, 2016, Steven Seagal. Is that Johnny Drama?
Every fairy tale has a monster. In my life story, the monster's name was Gansiran Kiri.
The monster's name was Steven Seagal. Cambodia. Oh my god. Wow, what a karate chop. Oh, here he comes. Look out for the elephant in the room. Man, who's that badass?
Now, a little birdie told me you're very bitter about land deals that happened between our families, where supposedly my family got land that belongs to you. You have to understand, that wasn't me.
I should have squat you a long time ago.
I could have scot
when I
you.
have a chance.
Let's bury the hatchet.
No, in Cambodia, there is not enough room for the both of us.
That means one of us has to die.
Yes, it does.
We will leave it to fate.
This is a big trope of these Steven Seagal movies where he never wants to leave a chair. And this is back in 2016. It's only gotten worse. So if we watch another Steven Seagal movie, I'll probably bring this up again. But he just kicked a guy's ass from a seated position. I love these movies just because they try to cut around how fat he is. So he's always wearing a gi, even if it's not tonally appropriate, culturally appropriate. It has nothing to, I mean, he'll be in Afghanistan and have a fucking gi on. You know, it'll be dark inside. He's got his yellow tint sunglasses on. You know, he's ridiculous, man.
You were always a cheat. Whose choice of weapons?
High sword. Winner take all.
Well, that puts me at a disadvantage because you're a master of the knives and the swords.
I get it. That guy is Cambodian, or some Asian person who they chose to portray as Cambodian. Why is Steven Seagal talking as if he doesn't speak English as his first language?
That put me at a disadvantage because you're a master of the knives and the swords.
That's like, you know, like in Spanish, you know, like the books of Kevin. You know what I mean? Like
The master of the knives and the swords.
instead of saying, but you're an expert swordsman. Oh, it just hard cuts at them fighting. Oh my god. Man, Steven's stunt double's really working overtime here. Wow, they are nowhere even near each other. They're just like slicing it and trying to do it perspective, force perspective. Oh, look at that shot, him coming right at you. I think that's an internet gif. Oh.
You're out of practice, my old friend.
Yeah, old friend.
More from you.
When I beat up old Cambodian men, I at least expect them to fight back, especially if they're the master of the knives and the swords.
Gentlemen,
Oh my god.
you all have done a great job. Violence is the last resort because it attracts a lot of attention. But when we have no choice, we're pretty good at it. Chayo.
Who would follow this guy? How in the fuck would anybody follow this guy? Why? He's fat, he's bloated, he's wearing the stupid gi. None of them are wearing gis. It'd be one thing if they all were wearing gis, but none of them are wearing gis, except for him. You know, unless if he is his competitors in this movie is a nearby dojo like fucking Cobra Kai or something. There's no reason for this. He's such an eclectic person, you know, like, and in this movie, on the days when he gets his hair person to show up, he's got this widow's peak. Like, here's a picture of Steven Seagal in like 1989 or something, maybe 85, somewhere in there. And he's balding, just clearly balding. And at this point in time, he had enough money to where he could have gotten some Bosley implants or something like that. But instead, he's doing the John Cryer from 2.5 Men, and they're like sprinkling powder over what little hair he has and spraying it in. And then they just add a widow's peak of like Gorilla Glue or something. and then just stick, like, you know, like on Key and Peele when they change like the beards and hair and stuff for like the football sketches. It looks like that, but he just put it on his head, and it doesn't look good on white people's heads. So whatever. It looks real bad. He looks real rough. Coke Bloat, the movie. We got two motorcycle guys.
Okay, Sam. Bank's around the corner, man. You ready? Jesus Christ.
That blonde guy's got to die. That one. Oh, they're robbing a bank. Oh my, this is nauseating. Who shot this? They're going away. God, I want Steven Seagal to just appear there and just go like, hey man, he's fucking, and like karate chop the motorcycle. And then he just looks at the motorcycle and he just goes,
Yeah, out of practice, my old friend. I expected more horsepower from you.
maybe I should shoot a film in Cambodia. Looks pretty cheap to film there.
Holy shit!
We got like $50 here.
Currency, I mean, this is like a crazy amount of money! You expect us to take this amount of cash for our bodies?
Tough guy like you scared of some tape?
What kind of dialogue is this?
You need to get a life, mate.
She is my life, man.
This guy has he's got a familiar face. I'm going to have to look up what he's been in, and maybe I'll put a picture up on the screen of something that I know him from personally. But he does kind of come across like Johnny Drama, you know, Kevin Dillon from Entourage. He's got the Hawaiian shirts on, he's got the black tank top and stuff, and he's got that weird kind of, yeah, bro, you gotta, you know, let's put those brews on ice, you know. Don't smile at those Cambodian soldiers. They don't fuck around. Let's keep dragging this out.
Thank you.
Thank you kindly.
So far, I have no names for anybody. I don't know Seagal's character name. I'm sure it's probably just Steven Seagal. We got some interesting locations. This is shot like a really bad music video.
I just started work.
You just finished work.
Well, even if she started, there wasn't anybody there. It was just her and the cleaning staff. Spiky hair is Jack.
Giving you a gift because we got an Asian connection. That means one of us has to die. And just... I'm sorry. You knew my secret.
Honey, we can't afford this.
That's the surprise part.
You know how I said I was working all those late nights? I was lying. I was a bank robber.
That is why you don't have to work at the club anymore, Avalon. And it's all yours.
Where did you get it?
Ask me where, how, or why.
Don't ask me where, how, or why. Is that just because he doesn't want her to know, or is it because the writers of the movie didn't put that much time into thinking about it? They just go, he just does things. I'm like a dog robbing bank. I wouldn't know what to do if I told my girlfriend about it.
No, I'll tell you why. It's because I love you. But we can't spend this money right now, okay? But I'm gonna put most of it away somewhere safe.
You're crazy, you know that?
That's the most sensible thing he said so far. Enjoy your money, you whore. This gun that you just found, this clearly prop gun, it's the reason you don't have to work at the club anymore. Oogada Baba, or whatever your name is.
Whoa.
You didn't tell me you had a gun, Jack. The safety's on. Do me on all this cash.
I don't know if the bank will accept it if it has semen on it. Sir, this cash is disgusting. I don't know what happened to it, but it smells like...
This is called Rosability Loans. It's known
What was that? That was the most grumbled. I'm gonna play it again and again.
That is called a rose.
I'm gonna go back. That's so funny.
This is called Rosability Loans. It's known as music compassion. I've always loved it. My mama used to grow these in America.
Do you miss Vertica?
Fell in love with this place and just don't think I'll be leaving here.
Oh, so that's not someone he loves, it's just a servant?
The bank with your money was robbed. They got away with about 200,000 US dollars. Most of it was yours.
Aren't you the motherfucker that told me that that's the safest place to put my money? I would get my money back.
It shouldn't be difficult. It was marked.
Well, I don't want to hear stories about how easy it's going to be. I want results, or I'll take these fucking rose clippers and bury them in somebody's motherfucking eye.
I actually really like that. What is he like from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas? Like, what the fuck is this style?
Counting the money.
Boat, traffic boat.
I'm up for another run across the border.
Yeah? I'm just saying, don't be stupid.
Be careful who you're calling stupid.
He reminds me of that famous actor who was in, like, was it Medium? I don't know if it was Medium, but he was Abomination in The Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton. They look very similar. Very.
Man, what's going on up there? Ain't you the motherfucking building that told me that's where I should be?
Baby, some of the cash we're gonna have to start putting into your bank account. All right, no more than a few $1,000s at a time, okay?
Well, honey, what about you? I want you to have some of this money, too.
Why is he getting her all the money when he's the one who had to rob the bank and put himself at risk? Don't say it's because of love. That doesn't make any sense. You either do a 50-50 split, or is he just trying to push the onus on her? Like, if they catch the money, it's in her account, man. She's the one who did it. Oh, no.
Hello, Jack. One of my two Farangs. My name is Niran Watana. I'm your new best friend. Because the way I see it, could use one right about now.
What's this guy doing?
What are you, a cop?
Hold on to that.
Butter go.
That was a lot of money you took from the bank in Cambodia. And the butter.
The dog with the butter.
Yeah, actually, it does help a little.
Butter go.
I'm going to give you the names of the banks in Cambodia that you are going to rob. For my service, I get 50% of everything.
I'll do it.
Best friends, I have a little something for you. Keep it close.
That guy's the best actor in this movie by far.
Jack!
Hey, baby. Can you untie me?
Why are you so fucking casual, dude? Hey, baby. Got tied up again. Another person wanting their money back.
We got a deal, and I'm gonna get your money back, and I'm gonna get you more money, okay?
No. It's only money.
God, this movie's shot so boring.
I think it was crazy and stupid.
Who cares what she thinks? She's a fucking idiot who just expects you to do all this stuff. Then after you get in deep shit, she's just like, oh man, I can't believe it. Who would have thought that a bank robbery and someone missing hundreds of thousands of dollars could turn so ugly?
If I don't do what this guy says, I'm gonna be in deep
shit. It's the bat phone. It's the bat phone, everyone.
There's a bank. Do you understand?
Yeah, 2 p.m., Highway 6.
That's cool. That's genuinely cool. I like that. Oh, what the fuck is this? He's got his gi on. He's looking morbidly obese. Oh, wow.
Oh, look at him go. This is how you be a tiger, you know, Wing Chun, grab him on the tits like that. Yes, you come at me with this hand, and I go, I got you. And you come at me with that hand, I got you again. And try to go over that way, don't hit my face or my yellow glasses. Oh, goddamn, I got you again. I stopped you. You can't even get close to, oh, I got you now.
Hey, look, it's Brad Pitt in Fight Club. If this is your first time robbing a bank, you have to rob the bank. First rule about robbing banks is you do not talk about the banks you robbed. Second rule of robbing banks, you have to not talk about the banks that you rob. Third rule, if you've never robbed a bank before, you have to rob a bank. God, they know how to drag this movie fucking out. Christ. Hey, Michael J. White.
I want to buy some heat. Guns, man.
I know what motherfucking heat is.
Look, man, maybe this is a bad idea.
What you're gonna do is you're gonna lift that shirt. I'm serious, man.
You got a lame ass stomach, man.
How can you even fire a gun looking like a soy boy like that? Man, Michael J. White is like in his 50s and he just looks insane. Like he is so yoked.
You know I like you, Jack. I hope you're not getting in over your head.
He knew if he touched this pistol.
You got a voice that carries, you know that, pal? Talking about our business in a fucking bar, you stupid?
Don't call me stupid.
Use your head. I'm serious, man. Because we're doing it again.
Go to sleep, babe. Don't worry about it. Let me get a bigger, louder gun to fuck with at night next to you. Is it the same bank? It's the same place, just from a different angle. Let's go to our spot. Let's go to the bank robbing spot. The same one every time. That way when they find our tracks, they'll be like a perfect trail every time. His shield was up the next shot. Oh, it's a bank robbing montage. Stop bringing the guy if he keeps shooting people. Or don't load his gun. What's Steven Seagal doing there? Oh, God. Ew. He looks so entitled to it, you know what I mean? He's not even, like, happy about it. Just like,
Yeah, women find me irresistible. Can't get enough of me. Is it my coke bloat? My charming yellow sunglasses right before we have sex? Is it the fact that I'm still wearing my fucking gi even though we're in bed together? She's wearing nothing, but I'm just gonna have sex through the hole in the bottom of my gi. What the fuck kind of logic is this?
God, this soundtrack is just terrible. Like, you couldn't find any, like, cool Cambodian music or something to pull over it? What's that monk up to?
No, I need to know when we're gonna be square. Square?
You'll know when I'm through with you.
Give him a bag with a fucking grenade pulled in it.
This fish. People saying, well, I shouldn't eat the fish because the fish is, an important sentient being, and that's true.
Excuse me, sir. I have some news.
Excuse me, sir. I didn't mean to interrupt your existential views on fish, but you know that thing about your money? What a random thing. Like, they're just going to cut back to him next time, and he's going to be like,
truly the saddest part about being a clown is the fact that you make everybody laugh. Meanwhile, on the inside, you're the one who's crying.
Is it important?
Nope, it's not at all. Sorry. God, he must sweat so fucking much being in a gi and being that size.
Problem already. I'll take care of it right now.
Take care of it.
I will, sir.
I hate silent henchmen. I think that's such a dumb trope.
Can you believe this shit?
You don't even have a job. How are you gonna explain this? Piss off!
Just get a new fucking guy.
You were kind of rough on him, Jack.
Just stay out of it, Avalon.
Fuck you, Jack. Take me home now.
That is so fucking forced. I don't even know why she would get upset at that. He's in the middle of having an argument with his partner who's just going rogue and shooting people and buying stuff with his money and being irresponsible. Then she's just like, you were kind of rough on him back there. Bitch, he fucking shot somebody on multiple times on different jobs. This is all like her fault anyway. What does she care? Dude, are you chewing gum while we're on a job? Hey, fuck you. I like chewing gum. It helps me think while I'm on a job. And don't you fucking tell me I can't have gum, you stupid fucking sod.
Everybody down! This is a robbery! You, down!
You're making a big mistake. This is the Searing Carey brothers' money.
This is the title of what? Just hit him in the head. No. Hit him in the head. Why didn't you start with that?
You and your men still near Point Bed. Get the foot on, so making a move right now. Go do what I would do.
Yeah, go do what I do. You know what I do? I'll just give him a little, and then I just kill him with my fist.
Oh God, they're getting shot. Oh my God, look at all these muzzle flashes. Why does every gun have muzzle flashes in the middle of the daytime on every shot? Oh my God. They have assault rifles and they're hitting nothing, absolutely nothing, not even clipping somebody by mistake. You know what I love is that they probably shot this whole thing like in silence, you know what I mean? And it's all ADR'd later, just because they didn't want to like cause a scene. They're just having to like steal these shots really quick on this silent square of everyone just going, get back here. How is this guy keeping up with them on foot? And like, why is this movie giving him that service? Like, they're driving on motorcycles up multiple things and he's just parkouring his way. He's like a Cambodian Spider-Man. I would watch that movie, Cambodian Spider-Man. Oh, he grabbed him off the motorcycle? Oi, Jack, come back and fucking help me. They both have helmets on. Why would you kick the helmet? Why would you kick the helmet? Kick him in the stomach or the crotch. Why would you take your helmet off to fight him? There you go. You shot him with that Party City gun. Seeing Steven Seagal on screen just makes me so happy. He just doesn't fit, you know? And they clearly shot like all of his scenes in like one day, you know? Because he's wearing the same gi that he was earlier when they showed him at this table. So they're just like, hey, can we just get that blue and white one? But we still need the yellow sunglasses, okay?
Somebody just came into my bank and took that fucking money because someone told them it was there. We can find them and we can kill them. But what's more important is to find out who the fucking rat is. Because I think we know this is an inside job. Don't we?
See, when your main character is like a mutterer, a habitual mutterer who just goes,
yeah, I think we know it's an inside job because
You don't have the music swell like right over what they're saying because you can't hear anything. The sound mixing is fucking terrible.
I'll get the money back, but at this point, I'm not as concerned about the money.
Oh my god. Okay. It's pretty obvious that his lav mic went out at some point in the middle of this scene, probably from him shifting in his chair. That's what usually happens, is that you'll sometimes shift or they'll run out of battery or, you'll unhook the cord. Because it was just like all of his shots barely have anybody else in them, they're only going to mic him up, nobody else. And so when his mic went out, there was nothing being heard. So they're using like the on-camera mic, which is not good because you can hear it echo every time he talks. There's like static.
I would really hate to kill you, It would break my heart to kill you.
You do what you got to. I have nothing to be scared of.
Unfortunately, I want to be sure I don't kill anybody innocent.
That was so hard to hear that the closed captions didn't say anything. They've been working okay, they get every other word wrong, but they didn't even bother. They treated it as if there was no sound. Because he was just going, yeah, it's gonna have to be a while till I do what I do. And if any more of my brothers... Steven, are you falling asleep? Man. Yeah.
Want his head, put it in this fucking tray. By tomorrow.
That was actually one of the reasons I watched this movie, was because of that line.
This guy you're meeting after every job, bro, you need to tell me who he is. I need to know who's out to kill my ass.
What do you suggest, man? I'm lost here.
Let me have a think about it.
Let me have a think. Let me have a drink. I'll get back to you. There's so much sitting. It looks like he's sitting in a kid's cafeteria.
What do you got for me?
Another bank score. Biggest one yet. Next week.
Maybe I'll tell the Seagal brothers
that you're the one that's been feeding me these jobs.
And how are you gonna do that, Jack?
But you really should listen to this.
Another bank score. Biggest one yet. Next week.
Oh, he got you, Neeran, you motherfucker.
Fuck you, Square. I'm not gonna spend the rest of my life looking over my shoulder, Neeran.
What are we doing?
Do me a favour. Get me another drink. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
That Yaba shit. Hey, man, sweaty cop.
The closed caption there, when he did a little bow and he said something in Cambodian, it said, "Hey, man, sweaty cop." Where's he going? I'll be back in 10 minutes. Like, where are you going?
All right, motherfucker. Hands down.
Good old-fashioned scrum. Hey, come on. Let me punch you right in the fucking dick. Okay, I actually like that. I like that it went through the guy. That's more realistic.
I don't think I know my lyrics, Joe.
I think I've robbed my last bank. Tell my mother that I loved robbing banks more than anything.
You're right. You said this shit would kill me. Sam! Fuck!
This guy's trying. He's doing a lot with very little. He's giving a performance, I guess.
Oh, Sam.
Classic Sam, you fucking asshole, getting me your dead blood all over me.
That was my connection. You already heard about Sam.
That was my connection, my Asian connection.
I gotta find a new partner.
You're looking at her.
No.
Who better to watch your back, huh? Sam was your first choice, I get it. But now that he got himself killed, I'm perfect. I've listened to every detail of your other jobs.
No. How in the fuck does that make any sense? You're gonna put yourself in harm's way when the whole point is that he never wanted to put you in harm's way and he was doing this for you. Why in the fuck would you do that now? Why would you do that? I've listened to you talk and drone on about these banks so much, I feel like I am a bank robber, so fine, I'll do it.
But there's a big fucking difference between hearing about a bank robbery and actually robbing a bank.
Yeah?
I don't have to tell you why.
Yes, you do.
Okay, I'll repeat myself. You can't do it because if you get killed, all of this was for nothing. I started robbing banks because of you, to try to give you a better life. But if you die, then so much for that. And also, I'm a bank robber murderer now.
Because I don't want you to get hurt.
Right.
Check this. I can handle this gun.
I know how to load this gun, so that makes me qualified to rob this bank.
When I was growing up, my father taught me how to shoot the snot off any predator on Earth.
That may be so, but it's the...
And?
When I was a wee little tyke, my father taught me this incredibly valuable skill that would later come up in this movie because we don't know, we painted ourselves into a corner, okay? So now she's got to do it. I am Sarah Connor, and I am here to save the world. This is the only way. You know, when I was a little girl, my father taught me how to rob banks for a moment just like this, Jack.
You better believe I know how to protect myself.
No.
You ready for that, Avalon? You ready to kill somebody without hesitation, looking them right in the eye?
In this scene, that guy really comes across like Ryan Hurst from Remember the Titans. When he's like, that's just the worst attitude I've ever heard. Like, that's exactly how he came across there.
If it means you'd be safe, I'd do it.
I love you, you little psychopath.
Okay.
Let's go through it. Yeah, let's do it. Here we go.
Oh, well, I mean, I didn't think you'd actually take me up on it. I just thought we were having a little clever, byplay. I didn't really want to do it. Wait, that's not that handgun. Shotgun's way different. This is sponsored by Ford. What the fuck is this?
Looks like your man doesn't play by the rules.
Looks like your men don't play by the rules. I don't play by the rules either. A lot of people tell me to take care of my instrument, but all I do is eat cheeseburgers and do lines of blow as far as the eye can see. I forgot to put on my fucking yellow glasses again.
You got any big money on a fight?
You know it takes big money to make big money.
Well, you got that kind of money. I could afford that. How you could afford that? He's all right, man.
I love that Steven Seagal literally, he just walks into a room of guys who have been boxing. He punched both in one punch. So he punched a guy, and then as he swung through, punched the other guy. And then he just kicked the other one, and I guess he kicked him with such force that he cracked his sternum, and the guy just was down for the count. And then he just walked out of there like a badass. And that guy just like hangs his head in shame going, none of these guys can even hold a candle to Steven Seagal. She just do her makeup?
Hey, what are you doing?
She already had that in her hands. I guess they forgot about that. In real life, that gun would absolutely launch her across the room, probably. Didn't hit that car at all. 1, 2, out of 50 shots. How many bullets are in that magazine? Can't it only hold like 25? Oh, Steven Seagal. Oh, he's got the regular shades on.
You know, I must be a dumb motherfucker. Some cause I keep putting my money in these banks.
Yeah, see, why is he, like, blackening it up, I guess? It's like a weird mix of, like, kind of black and cholo and Cambodian. Like, I have no idea why he's doing this. He's like, yeah, these motherfuckers always talking to me, trying to go, like, listen, dude, you gotta do this, dog. Like, he sounds like Randy Jackson, like, it's a no from me, dog.
You think I'm stupid?
No, Mr. Sirkiri, I wouldn't have gotten this far without your leadership, sir.
To add insult to injury, they're telling me that one of the Farans is a girl. I don't know whether to fucking kill them or hire them.
That's a quality line. I don't know whether to kill them or hire them. That's the kind of mentality you should have, because that's all business. That's business thinking. So I like that. However, how would they get the news that it is a girl that fucking quick? Are we implying that the robbery's already over and that a significant amount of time is passed? Like, how much time is passing between these conversations? 5 minutes? 3 days?
No one did today.
I'm so mad I can't even eat.
And, like, we just cut back to him later, and he's just eating it off the floor, like,
it's pretty good chicken, I won't lie.
Oh my God, Jack! You've been shot!
Answer it.
Hello? Who the fuck is this?
Oh.
Who is this?
Where's Jack?
Well, 1 second, I gotta get my glasses on.
Hello, sir. No one's seen any sign of him. Call you if anything happens.
Okay, you're gonna have to go take care of this. Be careful.
You're gonna have to go take care of this. Don't make me get up. Because if I catch my breath and I get up, I'm gonna...
there and pull that bullet out.
With tweezers? They're not big enough. Aren't you the same bitch who said that you would kill someone just to make sure that he's okay? And now you can't even take a bullet out of his back. Who is this? This is such a... It's shot so shittily. I can't fucking tell who that is. He still shot that person.
I want you to see this coming.
What? He just cut to him falling.
I bet you didn't see that coming.
No, because you didn't edit in the movie. You just pushed him, and without him making any noise from getting stabbed or falling backwards, we just cut to his body falling. Steven Seagal. Oh, is his Spidey sense tingling? Oh.
Mr. Seagal.
Just saw Niran.
Don't let him out of your sight. Tell me exactly where he goes.
I mean, I know I looked down at my phone and I didn't get his plate and I didn't watch where he was going or follow him while talking to you, but you got it. Yes, I have not let him out of my sight.
What now?
We wait. That means one of us has to die. This is called Rose Belle de Roses. It's known as the Rose of Compassion. I could afford that. How you could afford that? Where's he headed?
Siem Reap Temple.
I'll take it from here. Old temple outside Siem Reap.
Is the wrong arm in the sling?
Give me that duffel bag, or I'll shoot that little bitch.
Oh. Oh. Right, you got the different ones on.
He's gonna have these on the rest of the time.
Shit. That's them in Niran's car. Turn around.
I've got the eyes of a hawk. Nobody can escape me.
Faster, baby.
Babe, we're only going 35 miles an hour. This is all she's got. I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. This is shot so terrible. Like, none of their lines aren't syncing up. Like, as far as they're shooting each other, like... These scenes just end. But they're not over. They just end. Here comes a big, bumbling Steven Seagal.
Baby, I love you. In this life and the next, okay?
God, they just steal lines from better movies. Oh. How many bullets does that gun hold? Dear God, it's Jason Bourne. You're gonna waste bullets by shooting blindly over your bad shoulder?
Didn't I do you a favor?
Yeah, I'm so grateful for that. You don't come into people's yards, steal their money, and shoot at them. Because people like me might get lucky and kill you first.
Just don't hurt her, man.
What was the fucking point then?
Leave the money, take your life and go.
We'll always have that rainbow connection. I mean, that Asian connection. We'll have a connection.
I guess even monsters have a soft spot. Maybe I reminded him of someone in his life.
No, it just had nothing to do with you. Okay. I'm surprised they didn't have a fucking blooper reel at the goddamn end. Okay, here's my honest review of this movie. Not just Steven Seagal. The lead actress, terrible. The main Asian bad guy, decent. I'd give him a 7.5 to an 8. The Jack guy, he had moments where he was a very, very competent actor, and he does have some natural ability, but man, I don't know if... It feels like the times when he got to just say whatever he wanted, he did better, and then when they wrote him lines, he sounded really stupid. Steven Seagal, yep. Like, just none of it made sense. Damn, that sucked. But I will say this. There are a lot of Steven Seagal movies, and I can't wait to watch more of them. So stay tuned for more episodes of Bad Movie Night, because I definitely want to do more Seagal movies, because there's so many. And we're just getting started, baby.
Thanks for watching, motherfuckers.